Hi Aries, how's it going? Gwen here. Gosh, the lighting is so different today. I'm here to do a reading for the Aries Collective. This is going to be a general timeless reading, so I trust that it's going to reach you in divine timing. If you were drawn here today, I'm sure there's a message here for you today. I'm excited to start using some new decks on the channel. So I've got Moonology here today. I've got my Bag of Bones, the Muse Tarot, and some other random decks that I wanted to bring in for you, Aries. I've also been adding channeled songs into the readings, and so I've already turned off the music because I don't want like copyright issues or whatever, but I do a random song on Pandora when I'm tuning into each sign, and yours was December by Collective Soul, and so I definitely would listen to that song. And I got really, like, Spirit wanted me to even go look up the lyrics to it. So I took the time to do that. And it's about a lot of your reading today from the moon cards that came out. That's our emotional side, the moon, right? And cycles of life. And we're coming into the energies of a full moon in Gemini right now as I'm recording this series. But that song was about... because the lyrics go, don't think aloud, don't speak of doubt, turn your head now, baby, just spit me out. It's like I'm having to think of it, like why I had to repetitively listen to the song, and because it was important for me to relay that message to you about this song, about really being mindful of the words, how you speak of yourself, and because your words are powerful tools of creation, Aries, right? Or they can be vicious weapons. And I have a moon card out here. It has speak your world into being. That's the first one I want to talk about. First quarter moon in Gemini. Like totally a timestamp right now. Full moons are about release and endings and beginnings. Okay? But up until those full moons, we have time to manifest, set our intentions and manifest. Okay, so they're telling you here that your throat chakra is actually being healed as well, and it's to be mindful of the words that you speak about you and into the world and what you're creating. Okay, there's Gemini. And this energy with the full moon is it's like a lot of people could be holding back words for fear of judgment or tense conversations. Because Gemini rules communication. You have two new moons here. So I'm seeing that you're coming, like, you may have been doing a lot of shadow work, Aries, because of this new moon in Scorpio, which is telling you to go deeper. Okay? I'm going to read you that one and give you a little taste of the book here, too. But that new moon in Scorpio is the sign all about death and rebirth and transformation and sex and, in relationships. They're wanting you to go deeper into yourself, into your darkness, okay? Into your emotions. Scorpio is a water sign, okay? The water emotions, dreams, go deeper. And then know that you are loved and that love is all around you and you are loved. A situation that's becoming more balanced with the Libra sign. Speaking of relationships in your life too. You could just have Libra in your chart. So I've got Libra, Gemini, and Scorpio out here. And that may pertain to you or may not in your particular situation. So, you're being asked to feel your way through a situation that's partly sacred and partly mundane. Be compassionate and clever. Ask your soul to speak to you. Listen to your heart and not your mind. Write lists of your goals. Okay? Think about what you want. Do you really believe you can create it? Do you believe you have what it takes, or do you secretly doubt yourself? There's that doubt again. Don't doubt aloud is that song too. Okay. Do you believe you have what it takes, or do you secretly doubt yourself? Worse, are you quietly preparing for failure? Say it ain't so. Here's the thing, you can't fool the universe. Repeated affirmations that you don't believe are a waste of time. Believe in your magic. If someone has spoken or written unkind words to you, counter them with kind words to yourself. Try it. Speak your world into being. Talk about it as though it's already happening. And know that the universe is a loving universe, supporting new beginnings, new relationships. That's the Libra sign. Okay? So this go deeper one is important though. So let's go to this new moon in Scorpio. I also wanted to share with you that it's kind of weird that I was so very particular about all of the crystals and things that I brought, the things, and I really wanted to have a skull here, a large skull I actually was going to have sitting next to me, and I'm like, well, that's an interesting prop. I don't know. But Spirit's like, you definitely need a skull for this reading, and that just tells me that that's a very scorpionic energy for me. This is mahogany obsidian, which is excellent for protection and protecting your energy. And yeah, so transformation, a rebirth, letting go of negative energy. Okay. You're regaining control of a situation that cut deep. You've moved through your fears and can now see where this issue has come from. Now isn't the time to gloss over the facts. Rather, it's time for you to face your darkest concerns and go deeper. Your situation may need to crumble before it can be renewed. Magic is called for. It's crucial to stay strong now. Sexually, it's time to reach for true communion with your partner. Financially, this is a blessed time to work with someone on a joint venture. It's time to release a grudge. And this is also speaking of joint ventures, new beginnings, this new moon in Libra. Okay? Know that you are magic. Clear out negativity to supercharge your manifesting powers. Light a candle and ask Archangel Jeremiah to help you see whatever you need to acknowledge and break through into your life right now. Life goes in cycles, and my life is now regenerating. I love that. Okay? And I want you, before I get any deeper into the reading, because there's a card over here that keeps saying, hey, don't forget about me. Yeah, my cards talk to me like that. Ooh, it's snowing. Okay, it hasn't snowed for a while. Wow. Okay, big flakes, snowflakes. Okay. I don't know why I'm saying that to you, Aries. I'm getting squirreled about this card that keeps showing its face to me. And so, like, I feel like you may have a question in mind that you're hoping to get answered today by this reading. And so, you know, typically if you can make it a question that can be answered with a yes or no, that's helpful, because this is the kind of deck I'm using that gives those affirmations, or, you know, like maybe next time, move on kind of a thing. So if you have a question that you want answered, think about it. And at the end of the reading, I'll tell you the answer that was on this card that's poking up at me. All right, good now? Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about in your reading is the bone that I drew for you, and that is the little top to the acorn. Acorn energy is about strength and resilience and power and knowledge and soul family and roots. And it's like, yeah, I just dug out the middle of that. That was weird. Like, okay, so yeah, like scraping the inside of this for you right now, like shedding a skin. Some parts of that skin you got to pick off, right? Okay. It's so weird that I'm doing that. But this is like a little hat, I always say, in my bone bag, like putting on this hat, this flavor, this character, the hat, how it makes us feel when we wear a hat. I don't know. For me, I love all kinds of hats. But this is the hat of knowledge and wisdom, and even I feel togetherness and nobility and perseverance, resiliency, that hat. Okay? So it's important for you to ground at this time as well when a natural element like that comes out. So be mindful of your practices and do a lot of grounding. So let's get into Aries, this Muse Tarot here, and see what wants to come out. And I'll put this on top of the Speak Your World into Being. Lots of new beginnings I see here with these new moons. Okay. What does Aries need to hear today? More messages for Aries collective. Aries. What do their hearts need to hear today, God? Aries. Whoa. Oh, and also I'm burning apple cinnamon incense. And those essences, talk about cinnamon, that's bringing warmth and abundance into your life. Solar energy, new beginnings, cinnamon, okay? And apple is about wisdom and your senses and even sexuality, the apple. And wisdom and knowledge, just like the acorn topper there. So I have the Two of Materials, the Two of Pentacles. That's the juggler. Juggling there some roses, it looks like. Okay, Two of Pentacles energy. Needing to make a decision. Twos are about choices, decisions. Juggling a lot. Okay, and materials are always about finances as well. And also like questions about your own worth. Three of Inspiration. That's the Three of Wands. Needing to expand, a wanting to expand, getting out of the same old routine. Travel, even creative adventures. What you're passionate about. The dominoes stand out big time to me. I feel like I'm going to read that one to you, give you a little bit of taste. The domino effect. A ripple effect. And I have the Hierophant. Which, makes sense. There's some a lot of shadow work that you've been doing that's coming out in these cards. The Hierophant is that coming in contact with a spiritual being, a teacher, okay, teacher-student roles. It also speaks to traditions. Interesting Hierophant. It's the first time that one's coming out. What else for Aries? Give me more of the story here. The Queen of Materials. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy coming in now. Queen of Materials surrounds herself with richness in life. Okay. She knows her worth in a situation, in relationships. Usually focused on her focus. She's like the leader of the home as well. Home foundations. Eight of Emotions. Eight of Cups. Leaving a situation behind that is no longer... and I'm putting that underneath the... Okay, I got you. They want me to line these up here so that I can see the... Sometimes the imagery goes together too when I lay out the spread, which is pretty cool. I really feel like this Eight of Emotions, leaving a situation behind that's no longer fulfilling. And there's a big expanse that I see here. Expansion, the need to travel. The dark moon is also being... It's an eclipse that's being pictured there. Waves of energy through the ground and all around that moon. Walking away from a situation that's no longer fulfilling. It causes a domino effect. You're up in your head about this decision. Okay? Eight of Voices. Feeling stuck, trapped, stagnant. Not seeing the way. It's going right underneath the Hierophant. What else for Aries energy? Aries energy. Aries energy. I've got the Muse of Inspiration, which in this deck, these are the kings. So this is the King of Wands. Continuously, like it's through this path of black and white here. You see here? The light coming out of the darkness. That's the path right here as well. Okay. This one's important for me to read since it's one of the muses in the deck. What's the underlying energy? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. That's feeling worthy, feeling abundant. Again, that black and white checkered path there and the roses. This is that I'm single, ready to mingle kind of card. And the Wheel of Fortune behind that. There's a lot of abundance flowing into your life on the underlying energy here. With an exciting, and this is the king of being driven, being determined, being passionate about a cause here, or even about a new relationship in your life, about yourself with the Hierophant being there, about the connections in your life. This Queen of Materials underneath the Two of Materials is like she's just like looking out here going like, I don't have to juggle if I don't want to. I'm going to take my power back by speaking my world into being. Okay? How does one feel abundant? You need to feel that way, as well as speak your I ams into existence. The universe is a loving universe. Okay? Everything that I want wants me too. Money continuously flows into my life. Abundance runs to me and through me. I am always taken care of. I always have more than enough. Okay? My bank account is growing. These are powerful affirmations. Love is all around you. Open up to receiving. You don't have to juggle. The Three of Inspiration. Okay. That's the first one. I want to give you a little taste of what's in the book here. This is making progress, waiting for things to click into place. Expansion of your ideas, business opportunities, dreams on the horizon, clear ambitions and goals, a sign that good things are coming. Divinely implemented pauses. Alignment. She has lofty goals and giant dreams, and sometimes when she dreams this big, it can take some shifting to get things to line up. The space between the first steps taken and seeing dreams realized can feel frustratingly vast, and the Three of Inspiration knows that she must trust that things are happening in the background, even when she cannot see them. She has been at this doorway before, manifesting and waiting, and she has learned that staying true to her vision is the key. She reminds you to continue to do the work while actively seeking the signs that your radiant future is on the way. Enjoy the natural interval, being careful not to get derailed by doubt, even if you are experiencing delays. There's that doubt word. Don't get derailed by doubt, darlings. Okay? Walk away from the negative energy, if that's what's present here. I've been talking about that quite a bit. Watch for the warm winds to move your pieces into formation, and know that it is totally okay to have to wait for dreams to arrive after you've taken the initial steps to make them happen. Have faith. The arrival is imminent. Okay? The dominoes of joy I seek, infectious, happy things. I wait for mine while at the sea with all the songs she brings. Okay? I see you walking away. This is a spiritual journey. You're following your spiritual path. The Hierophant. You guys get that one too. Well, this is a new deck for me, so I think it's important that I read the little phrases here. The tiny traveler has journeyed so far to be here in this place with the muse of perfection and light. And when she finally arrives at the foot of this oracle, she hopes that her guru will see her and gift her a slice of wisdom as a result of her unwavering faith. Unwavering faith with the Three of Inspiration as well. Okay. Wanting to make sure she performs the ritual perfectly, she starts a small fire to warm her soul and begins to craft her devotional lantern, as most do when they arrive to this place. As she works, a voice floods her awareness. Sweet soul, thank you for visiting me. I ask you to look at the form in front of you. Are you worshiping me for the way I look, Or are you worshiping me for the way I act? Or do we worship the same? Aren't we the same, you and I? The muse winks and continues, and therein lies the secret, beautiful heart. I see you. I see your profound inner wisdom, and I see that now is the time to lead yourself in service. Dear teacher, sacred mentor, dear loving leader guide, I am deeply grateful for your heart, untethered net cast wide. Becoming a teacher, teacher-student roles. You're up in your head about that role. 8 of Voices. Yeah, because the 8 of Voices is about feeling stuck or bound, believing you have no choice, a self-tethering, the empowering or disempowering effect of belief, no way out, and unleashing your ties, and then seeing the truth. And that's when we go deeper here too with this Scorpio. There's something that you're learning on this quest here that you've learned about yourself when you went deeper. And the Muse of Inspiration. Yay! I like seeing that come out for you all. Healed, that is healed divine masculine energy coming in to the read. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I love this. Inspirational success, an inspired leader, a visionary, thinking big, the ability to bring many moving parts together into one large story, remaining inspired, taking action, and making sure you don't create unrealistic expectations. And the finish line of the Phoenix is what this is called. The finish line of the Phoenix. I love that for you. Now, what's this over here? I didn't even know this was over here. It's, okay, the Knight of Materials. This black horse with a beautiful rose energy on him. Okay? And the Succulent. This is the slowest knight in the deck. He's the one that will slow and steady wins the race. Trustworthy. I'm going to get the job done. Hardworking. Determined. Knight of Pentacles. Expansion is the by working at it slowly, at your own pace. Determined. Diligence. That Succulent is about life being good to you and you growing with it. Cycles of life ending and new ones beginning, Aries. Everlasting green, the heart healing, a heart expansion. It's up on the crown though, so it could be heart and crown. I mean, I even talked about throat chakra, so like all your upper chakras, a lot of healing that's occurred there. Okay, so yeah, that one was hiding from me for some reason. There's a lot of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy in the reading. Yeah, Knight of Materials, Queen of Materials. I even feel that with the Hierophant. Okay. Let's get, what was the underlying energy? Yeah, with the 9 of Materials, there's abundance and love all around you, darlings. You are loved. New moon in Libra. Go deeper. Speak your words into being. I'm going to keep repeating this. I'm going to get out. These are special. There's only a few of them here, but I brought these with me to the table, so I'm going to draw you one. They're little guardian angel messages. So you have a guardian angel with you. And during my travels, when I moved to Hawaii for a little bit, I lost most of them in travel and sending them over. So there's a few of them, though, that have stuck with me, and I want to share one with you today since I brought them out here. And then I'll get the answer to your question. That one? Okay. Blessings. Love, light, blessings. Through this card, you are being showered with angels' light. Accept the blessings about to come your way and know that you deserve to be and have all of your heart's desires. You are being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence, the infinite and eternal you. Congratulations. I love that for you. You want to take a little snapshot if you want to save it. Blessings and new beginnings coming. That you are worthy of all your heart's desire. That's the Queen of Materials. Like, look at her looking at you. Okay, and so the answer to the question that kept popping up from, this is my little gypsy deck. So it's got one word answers. It's possible, yes, no, hell no. You know, I used to add them into my readings. I just have a little bit left of this deck as well. But here was the answer to the question: never, never. And all I hear is never, ever, never, ever. And I think there's something to that, too, with the song that played as well, and not speaking aloud like, that'll never happen to me, or, you know, that doubt, right? And never say never, I hear as well. So I hope you got some messages out of this today, Aries. There was a lot. It feels like a hodgepodge. Just like I was so worried about props with this and whatnot. I don't know what that's all about, like things and props and setting up something, a stage, setting it up. I don't know. Know that you are loved. I'm going to keep coming back to that. It's time to go deeper into your emotions, into your darkness, and speak your world into being. Know the power of your heart, of the words that you cast. Those are spells. Speak kinder, more gently and loving to you, and know that you're worthy of all of your dreams, okay? That's it in a nutshell. I love you. Talk to you soon, darlings. If you want your own reading, reach out to me. I'm having a sale on readings, and I appreciate you watching the video all the way through, giving it a thumbs up, sharing it on your timelines. Fucking love you. Mwah.